How to control your mind. This is a very interesting topic, and some people can make it really hard for you to understand. So, I'm going to try to make something for you today that is really easy and that you can put into practice. My name is Be Divine. I am the voice of the flame. I've been doing all kinds of spiritual work for 35 years. I'm an author and also an instructor at my own academy to teach you how to heal yourself and then others. And now there is a strategy here with working with your mind, okay? I'm just going to give you a very, very simple tool, and this is something that will unravel a lot of loops that you've gotten yourself caught in, okay? First thing is with looping and spiraling is that you think of something and you start going in that energy. So if you're thinking of something that happened to you in the past, you can literally take your body back into the past. You can go back there in your mind. You can start to replay all of the old situations, and then what's happened is that you've created an old track in your brain that what it does is it triggers when there's a certain topic that you see or that you hear of or that you're connecting with somebody else, and that topic is like a flag that takes you back to something that hurts you or something that upsets you, something that you find hard to escape. It's hard to escape it, right? It might be when you're going off to sleep, you start replaying some kind of past trauma, something that happened to you, some sort of disturbance, or you're telling yourself, I can't sleep, right? You're telling yourself, I'm not in control. You're telling yourself in some way, oh, look, I just can't find my way out of whatever problem it is that you have. And then you think about the problem and it starts to get larger, okay? So basically, you know what patterns your mind is doing. So now we're going to insert something else for your mind to literally never forget, okay? And that is that when you have a negative thought coming on, okay, when you have something that you've got to do that you don't want to do, when you're dealing with someone that you don't want to deal with, imagine that there is a waving red flag, okay? It's waving over the whole situation. And anytime, you're telling yourself right now, anytime a negative thought form comes forward, I'm going to see the red waving flag. This is my alert, okay? The red waving flag is showing me, and it can even extend to people, places and situations that are not going to be good for you. You'll start seeing this red flag. Okay, so what you're doing is you're training your mind to activate a warning system. Now, when you see the red flag, it is your sign. What does red mean? Stop, right? It's your sign to stop, that you're doing it again, that you're about to enter into a looping cycle that there is no way out of except for getting further and further down in your spiraling of energy, right? So you just feel worse. Okay, so when you see that red flag, you're going to stop and you're going to say to yourself, there is a way out of everything. I'm not going there. That is not supporting me. That past action is not something that I want to continue to repeat. I am bigger than that. My mission is larger than this. There is tons of support for me. I'm moving towards the green light energy. When you start doing this, you're going to see a green flag waving, okay? You're setting up signposts in your brain. One is red for no-go zone. One is green for healing, for strength, for focus, determination, motivation, a happier direction. And every day you are choosing that green light path, and you know what that is. And when you're starting to compare yourself to others, or wishing you were this or wishing you were that, what energy do you think that really is? It's a red flag zone. It's not a place that you want to go to because it doesn't support you. It doesn't. It keeps you down. Okay? Then, when you're down in that energy, you can't think straight, you can't focus, your direction is hazy, you feel hopelessness, people can go into depression, or they suffer from anxiety because they're anxious about even having anxiety. They're anxious about it coming up, right? They've created this pattern. But if you can create a new pattern in your brain, waving of the red flag. Okay, I'm doing this to you right now so you're not going to forget it. And then we're going to wave the green flag when it's positive thought forms. You know when you're getting negative. Everybody does. And I always say to people, look, it's a choice. When you wake up in the morning, it's a choice whether you are going to have a positive day or not, no matter what you have to do. And this is coming from someone with a hell of a lot of experience in trauma, stress, and anxiety. So I do know what I'm talking about, and there is a way out of this for your life to become more than you ever dreamed possible. It's by taking control. Okay? You have the power to control your mind. You can even ask that your mind begin to expand, that your brain begins to expand, and to be attracted to positive outcomes. The other thing is, a lot of people try to force an outcome, or they try to, or they're invested in an outcome of something that they're doing. It has to be in a certain way or else they've failed. Well, you have to let go of this also. That takes practice. Now you're setting up a mind map. Your mind is going to show you a red flag waving crazily in front of you when something is going to take you into a negative direction and it's not beneficial for you. And then a green flag when things are beneficial. Don't overthink this. You're setting it up now. And when you see it, when you sense it, when you feel it, you're changing the thought process into something beneficial for you. This is the only way. No one can fix your mind for you. Everyone can tell you to meditate, go out in nature, relax. But if you set up a new signal in your brain, okay, something that will, it starts working right away now that I've told you about it, okay? You can't help it. You're going to start seeing these flags waving everywhere. Listen to it, okay? It is your intuitive barometer of truth, guiding you to the outcome you truly want on a deeper level. Your higher self can activate this for you. If you work with your angels and guides, that's awesome as well. But remember that you're always in control, and you're far more powerful than you've ever given yourself credit for. Again, there is a way out of absolutely everything. And when you learn to control your mind, your body will start to heal. You will be in the flow. Abundance will naturally be attracted to you because your mindset is not looping into old, siphoning, draining energy. Old programs, old cycles. Here we go again. And what will naturally happen for you is that you will start speaking differently, hearing and sensing differently, and expanding your abundant timeline. I hope that this is helpful to you. Now that it's activated, please understand that you will see this all of the time as your brain constructs itself around a purpose and a new energy for you that is actually supportive of where you truly want to be, whatever that is for you. Thanks for listening. I hope that this has helped, and bye for now.